Can't hear anything, man. Gotta change Scottie Pippen's number. There we go. What the heck? Alright, they work. What?
We just chocolate them all.
I don't know. I didn't have it last.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. No, I don't know where it is. I didn't have it last. Let's exit out. Let's try it again.
Mom, you know where?
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Good boy. That's not for you. Alright, let's freaking get it. Let's see if it works this time.
go. All right.
This year's awards, let's give you a chance to be a winner yourself with some 2K TV Interactive. And this one is an easy one. Winners of this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving an NBA 75th Anniversary Edition copy of NBA 2K22. Which of these athletes will grace that cover? Is it A, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, B, Dirk Nowitzki, C, Kevin Durant, or D, all of the above? If you answered D, all of the above, then you are correct and enjoy that VC. And here's a look at what else the 10 winners of this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving.
Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC, and this year, we're also
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Nets, they picked up a W against the Wizards. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Warning is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Simmons. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
I love that player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league. Just hope it doesn't affect chemistry at the end.
Here's Kidd after Ben Simmons' bucket. Kidd kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kittles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Brooklyn with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Kidd passes to Martin. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Simmons.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Kittles. Pass to Kidd. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
That one good for 2.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Van Horn. Now the pass to Kidd. At the teardrop. Jordan with the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Kidd.
I mean, you just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. And he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. We're going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. See how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, passes it to Van Horn.
Yeah, don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Mourning. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Embiid, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Now here's Kidd. Embiid kicks to Martin. Here's the lob to the hoop. Outside Kidd. No good there off the double clutch.
We got it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Antetokounmpo.
My first miss.
Up and in on the layup.
Check that out. Nope.
This has got 10.
First miss.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
I will
They
not
came
shoot
in
a three-pointer.
prepared,
I'll shoot
focused,
him. I
and
won't score.
really jumped on the other team early.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Kittle. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kidd passes to Martin, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in, and both free throws good for Martin. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
Oh, easy.
9-point game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Here's Kidd. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here are the Nets. Yep, that one goes.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Pass to Jordan. Shot left block. Here's Here's Mourning. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And stolen by Simmons. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Kidd passes to LeVert. Inside, and Embiid throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And now, in transition, it's Kidd. Here we go.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And stolen by Simmons.
Let's get it.
And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 7. Dishes to Harris. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And
Boom.
Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Nets trail by 15. Now here's Kidd. He has 6. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Simmons is running.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And Embiid gets it to go.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Mourning's shot is good.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just
what a terrible pass.
Harris against Jordan. Harris kicks to LeVert. The pass to Kidd. Five on the clock. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball is running. And the dunk by Giannis.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Kidd against Simmons. Harris dishes to Embiid. Back to Harris. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Simmons with it. And it's
Lonzo.
And Ball slams it in.
Have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
Kidd with it. He's got 6. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. LeVert the pass to Embiid, and another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Martin. And Van Exel subbed in for Jason Kidd. Barnett is checked in for Chicago. Starks comes in for Ben Simmons.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's LeVert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To halt the run, Van Exel. Here's Embiid over Mourning. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Ball, pass to Barnett.
Oh, but
Here's Mourning, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Mourning. Here's Van Exel. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mourning's got 8 points.
catch you sleeping,
They
Joel.
should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Van Exel. Stolen by Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Ball hits them both.
Javier.
Yeah, drawing fouls.
I don't know what you're
and
doing, but you
making
better
them
knock it
pay
off.
at the line.
And here's Brooklyn. And here is Van Exel. Feeds to Embiid. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Starks. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Javi,
He's
drop it.
feeling it tonight,
Nope.
and has been the driving force
Not for you.
for Chicago.
Leave it alone.
And the blocks just kept on
Good
coming
boy.
for him. He's playing some fantastic
Leave it.
D. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
This isn't even a contest. 48 points in a quarter. Let's freaking get it. Those are my unis.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and
Almost had
attack
another
some
steal
more.
there.
You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got Van Exel. Harris is out there with Embiid. Then there's Harris. And it's Van Horn in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Okay.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at
There we
Giannis
go.
Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. If you know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Now, here's Van Exel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Van Horn, the pass to Van Exel. Shoots, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's Ball. Here's Pippen.
Let's go, Scotty. Come on,
Misses the
Scotty.
layup. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Van Exel up top. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Kittles. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kittles has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Down low. Here's Cousins. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And both free throws good for Rodman. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Now, here's Van Exel. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball.
Oh, nice shot.
Hits it from three-point range.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Simmons passes to Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Why am I guarding
Exel.
at 2 guard?
He's been patient so far.
Center
Nothing on the
spot.
scoreboard yet. Harris inside. He's covered by Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Pippen. Swiped it away. Here's the break. Here's Van Exel. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball's running. Right block shot. Cousins trying to free himself up.
Oh, that's money.
Lays
That's
it
money
up
all
off
day.
the glass. Cousins has got his
This
first
match
2
is
points of the
everywhere.
night.
One thing about DeMarcus, he's got an edge to him, and a lot of the time, it works to his advantage.
Pass to Van Horn. Pippen with the steal.
Scotty too hotty.
And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
The feed to Harris. Poked away. The pass to Kittles.
Yeah, that's money.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yo.
Kittles has got 8 points in the quarter.
And
I know, I
this
heard.
team's struggles are not his fault.
I know, I
He's
heard.
putting in work at the offensive end.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Hey! What did it?
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Morning's checked in for
All right,
Cousins.
go watch the game.
Antetokounmpo comes in for Dennis Rodman. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Ball. And John Starks is subbed in for Ben Simmons. He hangs in there and
it's
cashes in
Moms.
on the second chance points. Morning's got 10.
I don't think she needs
Yeah,
it.
and they've shown effort and aggression
Okay, go
in the
ahead.
paint, really right
makes
from
you
the
feel better.
tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Van Exel. He's gotten some minutes,
Brett, do
but
you see
nothing
the
on the
score?
board yet. It's good.
Do you see the score?
Nice bucket. The polished
It is 62 to
inside
35.
game,
I am straight
something
dominating.
Harris relies on.
Since somebody didn't have the balls
Michael
to play
Jordan
again
on the
tonight.
wing. Upside Pippen, all alone. And that one is off.
Yeah.
The Nets go the other way with it.
So
And the
it's too
truth
scared.
is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Get that
And the
out of here.
rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. Good for his 6th make, and it doesn't
No,
attempt
I'm on
shooting
Hall of Fame
50%
mode.
with that basket.
And the way
Same way I play Madden.
attacks, the ferocity of his drive.
I can't play
does
FIFA
an
on that.
exceptional
FIFA I lose.
job scoring after contact.
Now here's Van Exel. Here's Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Starts, dishes to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We just have to get new accounts. We have to get new accounts.
On the night, he's
Open
gone
up new
2 for
accounts.
2 at the stripe.
And you know, something I remember from their last game
The
was
problem with
how
that is
good he
on
was
PC
at
I'd have
the
to
line.
pay for one. I'm
Greg,
not
you're the
about to pay for
all-time
it.
assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm
go,
assuming you've
Scotty.
always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some
I don't have
guys
money
are
for
natural.
hats.
Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Here's Starks. Martin with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Mourning.
Also,
Here's
Brett, I
Pippen.
put way too much
And contact on the shot,
bets
so he'll be shooting
into the
free throws.
futures of the Chicago Bears.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is
I don't
good.
have hacks.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line.
If I had
Something he
hacks,
didn't
I'd make more
do at all
three-pointers.
in
I
the
can't
first
make a
quarter.
three-pointer to save my
And
life.
Brooklyn making a change here. Levert's checked in.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Yes, that goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Starts the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mourning. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Mourning's got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end,
No,
he's done
the
about
futures
as much as they
bets
could
are
have
like,
hoped
I
for
put one,
today.
it was like $5. And it was Khalil Mack to win Defensive
Back to
Player of the
Kidd.
Year and Justin Fields to win Rookie of the
Kicks
Year.
to Van Exel.
And that one pays out
And a great assist by
$755.
Kidd as that
That
one
one
goes
was
in.
$5 bet,
Van Exel's
$755
got 4
payout.
points in the quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Martin. In transition, here come the Nets. Up the floor. A nice shot by Van Horn.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Van Horn's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Inside, Jordan. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. Has
It pays out $755. That's not a waste.
Kidd passes to Martin. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Embiid, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Chicago leading by 23. Jordan at the elbow. And they double up Jordan. Down low. And it starts that time on the assist from Michael Jordan.
See,
Man,
Brett.
just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Starts the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Right side, Pippen. Shoots over Levert. No good off the back of the rim. Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Simmons comes in for Starks. Pippen's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Outside Kidd. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now here's Kidd. 10 points for him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. post, Embiid. Morning's there. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 13 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to Simmons. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
And it's Jordan with
Take
the
that,
jam.
Jason.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Van Exel passes to Kidd. Embiid in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago leading by 23. Jordan kicks to Cousins. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Van Exel passes to Embiid. Shoots the 3. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Feeds it to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Outside, Rodman. And Simmons kicks to Rodman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the Nets with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. A free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Simmons slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists. Van Exel against Simmons. Here's Van Exel. He has 6. That one's not going to go. Good if it goes. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Chicago running away with this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, and it was on the heels of his MVP season that Giannis Antetokounmpo said he was at 60% of his potential. Come on, Kenny, how much better can he be?
I'm not. This guy might only be at 60. He's just now entering his prime, and already arguably the best player in the league. Scary thought. If he
really gets it going from the outside. WooWee.com. It'll be game over for the league. He's already on site.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Antetokounmpo is out there with Pippen. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Mourning, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Kidd. From 17 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Embiid with it. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Knocked away to the middle. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And stolen by Jordan. Over Kittles. Poked loose. And here is Kidd. He's got 13. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And Jordan sends it back. And to the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. There's a check in for Kenyon Martin. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. To the paint, here's Van Horn. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Van Horn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Jordan, no good that time. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kittles, no good. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Oh, get out of here, Kittles.
Jordan. You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Simmons against Kidd. Embiid wide open. And the Nets miss again. And Chicago has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Kept alive. Here's Antetokounmpo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Simmons against Kidd. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. Giannis has got 26 points.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
And there's the pass to Van Horn. The dish now to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. 3-pointer. Kidd. They get a hand on it, but they get it back. Releases from the wing and drills it. Kidd's got 15.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Kidd against Simmons. Kidd, no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Pippen. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Out to the wing. Kittles passes to Kidd. Now here is Harris. Back to Kidd. This one for 3. Again, Kidd missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And it's blocked by Kidd. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Harris kicks to Embiid. That 3 off the mark. Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Chicago. Rodman, he's checked in for Mourning. Starks comes in for Pippen. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Simmons. Here's Chicago. And they double up Jordan. Outside, Ball. Here's Starks. LeVert grabs the miss. Starks has gone 1 of 3 on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one, good. Starks has got his second bucket.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
In the corner, it's Harris. It's good from long range. Harris has got 7 points.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
They get the rebound. Outside for Starks. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
That's my first 3.
Ball's
2 games,
got his
that's my
4th
first 3.
assist in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Van Exel. He's got 6. Harris dishes to Harris. Here's Embiid. It's to Van Exel. Back to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Chicago. To the inside. Starks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Kenyon Martin is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Van Exel. 6 points for him. Tipped away. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's good for 2.
There you go.
Ball's got 8 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the basket by Van Exel.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Left side, Rodman. Outside, Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. So it's Chicago now. Starks outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
A minute 50 left in the third. Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. And Simmons subbed in for Lonzo Ball. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Starts the pass to Cousins. To the middle. It's stolen by Van Exel. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Here's Cousins. And Tidy gets the jumper to fall. Cousins has got his second basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harris outside. Off target from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Rodman kicks to Simmons. Here's Starks. Passes it to Cousins. They shoot again. Martin with the block. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris with it. 10 points for him. He gets it in there.
And right there, you can see Tobias had made up his mind. The ability to handle the ball at his size makes him a tough matchup.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. It's the Nets now. Harris is out there with Martin. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Maledon. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Just 3 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's McGee, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Harper with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. One-on-one fast break, and then Maledon with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first one falls. And so Turkoglu nails both of them. And here is Maledon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And the Nets making a change here. Mann's checked in. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Will, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Harper dishes to Hayes. Six on the shot clock from down low. Again, Chicago. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Maledon.
want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Barnett, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the one thing you love about Barnett, he'll do anything the coaches ask. Start, come off the bench, score, or facilitate. He is completely unselfish.
No good on the free throw. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
Harper against McGee. Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Cousins has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Paladon passes to Mann. That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Harper. Makes it off the glass. Harper's got his first 2 points.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Here's McGee, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Mann. Now here's Melodon. There's the pass to Van Horn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Nets with a new shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker, and that one goes long. Left side, Turkoglu. That one doesn't drop, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Barnett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Alexander Walker passes to Melodon. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Chicago calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
It's the Nets now. Six on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Melodon's got 7 points here in this quarter. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. 3 from the inbound. Brooklyn on defense. Cousins. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
From the arc. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Harper. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Man gets the bucket.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
The tray. Harper, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Down low, pass to Maladon. Here's McGee. Passes to Man from downtown. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
And here is Maladon. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Chicago calls timeout. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Harper kicks to Turkoglu, and it comes off the front of the rim. Turkoglu's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. McGee, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McGee. That one goes in. McGee's got 9 points here in the second half. And Chicago has possession. Here's Barnett. Rebounded by the Nets. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Cousins inside. McGee's there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of DeMarcus Cousins' ability to score at all 3 levels. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance.
And the Nets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Now here's Maladon. The pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Man. Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was the guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Harper dishes to Cousins, and there it is for him. And he's now got the double-double, 10 points and 12 rebounds.
He's a big man with terrific balance. DeMarcus takes the hit and still able to convert.
Man passes to Meladon. Cousins pulls it in. Chicago calls timeout. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
The offensive rebound. Off with the layup. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Alexander Walker. Barnett covering. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Meladon. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Harper. It's blocked. Here's Alexander Walker. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just...
with the W.